Hello everyone, welcome to our 24th lecture, and this lecture is based on interruption of small inductive current, and this is called as current chopping. While interrupting a large fault current, arc energy is high enough to keep the arc column ionized until arc is interrupted at natural current 0. But this is not the case with interruption of small inductive current. While interrupting a small inductive current such as unloaded currents of transformer and currents of shunt reactor, the arc path is ionized by low current, and that's why voltage is high. So there is a possibility of over voltages depending upon the value of chopping current, and that's why what will happen, because of this low current this low current get interrupted before it natural 0. This small inductive current is interrupted just before natural current 0, and as current is low, so voltage is very high, that induces high transient voltages, which is known as current chopping. The principle to calculate the voltage appearing across the contacts of the circuit breaker during current chopping is based on energy conversion that takes place before and after arc interruption. Means the magnetic energy present in the inductance of the circuit is converted into electrostatic energy. This magnetic energy is 1/2 Li square, and that is converted into 1/2 CV square, the capacitance of the system being charged. So if you calculate this, you will get V is equal to, or E is equal to I under root L by C. This I is the peak value of current. This is peak value of no load current. This voltage is impressed on the power frequency voltage and can damage, as this voltage is very high. So this voltage can damage the insulation of transformer itself or the equipment connected to it. Now we'll see the equivalent single phase circuit diagram and the waveforms of small inductive current interruption here. Okay, now this is L, this is C, this is IC current flowing through this capacitor, this I is current flowing through this inductor, this is voltage appearing across the contact across this capacitance. I is the fault current while IC is the capacitor current. Now in this waveform you can see this is your arc current. What this indicates, this arc current get chopped before this is our natural 0. This is natural current 0. The arc current get interrupted before it natural 0. This is arc voltage. This is gap withstanding capacity, or this is withstanding capacity of gap. Gap means circuit breaker gap. Okay, this is breaker restraining. This is prospective value of voltages during chopping. Okay, now this arc current, this low inductive current get interrupted or get chopped before its natural 0. Here current is 0. Now due to this, due to this energy conversion, that is 1/2 Li square is equal to 1/2 CV square, the prospective value of voltage is high such that the arc will restrike. This is withstanding capacity of gap. This is prospective value of this arc voltage, so that the arc will restrike. Okay, this is first restrike. Okay, now again due to dielectric, this voltages, this current is lower. This current is lower means again this will get chopped. Okay, this will get interrupted. Again voltage is restrike. Again voltage is greater than the withstanding capacity, it will restrike. Okay, now it goes on decreasing till current 0. Now here Here this is withstanding capacity of gap, this arc voltage is less than this, so arc will not restrike, and here you will get, here this is our recovery voltage. Okay, this voltage, now this restriking voltage can damage the transformer insulation. Okay, however, circuit breaker is usually able to relieve the insulation by restriking at some point on the rising chop voltage. We have different factors that already we have seen power factor of the circuit, asymmetry of the circuit. Thus already we have seen our last lecture that this restriking depends upon the various factors. Okay, during restriking, energy is taken from the capacitance and voltage collapses. This voltage collapses here in second chop, in third chop, in fourth chop, in fifth chop. The voltage is less than earlier one. Why? During restriking, energy is taken from the capacitance and voltage reduces. Okay, in second chop, current and rate of rise of restriking voltage are lower than the first chop. After successive chops, the current may come very near to natural zero, and further restriking may not occur. Here restriking voltage may not occur. Here this is our gap withstanding capacity. This is prospective value of voltage is greater than the gap restricting capacity, so arc will restrike. Now here as it is less, so here at natural current 0 it will not restrike. This current chopping, this current chopping is predominant in self blast circuit breaker, air blast circuit breaker and SF6 circuit breaker. While for interruption of small inductive current we are using vacuum circuit breaker, as the interruption of small inductive current is made possible by providing enough thermal clearance across the contact gap at time of rising. In case of thermal circuit breaker, we have enough clearance, enough thermal clearance, because that contacts are totally enclosed in the vacuum. Okay, so vacuum circuit breakers are preferred for the interruption of small inductive current as number of chops are low. Now you have to solve one problem based on this current chopping, and this answer I will take in our live lecture. Thank you.